up, YouTube? What up, what up?
Possibit says I am a savage creator is now lit. Streaming Madden NFL 24, unveiling Madden 24, next gen gameplay unleashed. Botrix Official says subscribe, like and follow my social media. Y'all, Super Bowl, man. Super Bowl is right about to start pretty soon. I just wanted to hop on here and put a couple games on here. Let's see, check on Madden, just quick play. Possibit says download Genshin Impact for free and start your magical adventure. Create a new player, reach adventure rank 6, and complete the license to glide quest to support the stream.
Alright, let's go. Super Bowl game. Chiefs 49ers. Chiefs 49ers. Going Chiefs. Going Chiefs, y'all.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Niners and the Chiefs, all that and more, coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we don't like to throw around the word dynasty loosely, but for the Chiefs, it applies. I mean, they're looking for their third title now in 5 years.
And with the way this league is configured now, it absolutely applies. I think you're totally on target. Remember, they lost a Super Bowl in there too. So to be back for the fourth time in 5 years, in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC. They were able to get it done, and now they look for that elusive 6th Super Bowl title.
Remember, after going 5-0 in their first 5 appearances here, they've lost 2 straight. Super Bowl 47 to the Ravens in New Orleans, and Super Bowl 54 to Kansas City in Miami. They'd love to start another streak like they had in the 80s when they won 4 Super Bowl titles.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season, but Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together.
There it is, go! Ah! Almost had it, almost had it.
Healthy, they welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. And Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense seeking his 3rd Super Bowl title. He is no stranger to the big game.
He's not a stranger to it at all. In fact, I think he's very comfortable with the stage that is the Super Bowl. We know it hasn't all been roses for him because he's had his share of disappointment. But just when we write him off, his guys always seem to deliver. And here he is now with a chance to make history and be one of just a handful of coaches with 3 Super Bowl rings. That's impressive.
That's a little close, a little close right there.
First down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got an open man, it's Valdes-Scantling. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway. Shoulder. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Oh no. No, I saw it.
A drive killer there.
Saw it.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to have it here just past the 25. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result,
it's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
I was trying to find
no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Mahomes. There we go. Running the ball did do good though. But, dude, that was such a bad pass. I already knew it was a bad pass. As soon as I threw it, I was like, it's late.
They go back to the air here after the
here's
INT
another
on
one.
the last drive.
Got it again.
These early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a
Touchdown! George Kittle from 19 yards away.
They
And
beat
the
me bad,
49ers will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Every time
Moody
I
good
throw out,
with the extra
they
point,
right on
and
it
it's now
too.
14-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And bring this out to the 25.
left.
He'll return there for Hardman. And out come the Chiefs now. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Been on every play so far.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Chat. I might have to run this
Throwing
back.
is Mahomes on 3rd. Pitch and
hold
catch
on.
here to Travis Kelce.
There we go. We got
And they
something
get
now.
him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Kelce one-on-one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
But I can't do that
leave
every
it with
play.
a
They'll start
2nd and
reading
just a
it.
few inches left.
You can't take the Kelce is just way too good, chat. Way too good.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. And we are back and ready to go for the 2nd quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Pacheco.
Come on, run.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
He's shifty too, which I like.
45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
He's shifty.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Pacheco. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Pacheco once more.
What a fight.
Pushing for the end zone, but
He's
he's not going
fighting.
to get there.
He
They
didn't
stop
get
him
it, but
just
man,
shy
what a
of the
fight.
goal line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh, man.
It's a rare. I
You gotta
don't
get
think he
D-line.
got there. He did not. They'll stop him short.
I gotta go for
Nothing
it
doing
now.
there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's
I
going
will
to
say
work
this,
for them.
49ers defense is a lot different than the Chiefs defense. I mean, the 49ers defense is deadly.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the
Fucking
end
soon.
zone loose. And this will be gained
Oh,
in the end
yes.
zone, and that's a defensive touchdown.
Let's go. Chris Jones, let's go.
And what we just saw,
spoke too
very,
soon.
very rare. We
I
only
spoke
had
too
5 of
soon.
those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again
I
there.
am not good at kicking. The field goal meter goes like this, chat. So it's really hard to kick field goals on playing all Madden.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Niners set to take over on
They're
offense.
probably gonna run.
They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip
I haven't
away.
got no pressure
Now
on
it's
except
down
for
to a
that
one-score
last
game.
running play.
On 1st down, Purdy. Open man is Jerome Jennings. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
Now Purdy, throw inside, McCaffrey's got it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 5. Purdy will look to throw again here. And
There we go.
There
we go. Put some pressure on
the
him.
41-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became third and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a lot of time, Zach.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Right, good job,
That play was
defense.
certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
On first down, Mahomes. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a
Oh
little
my gosh. Why did I throw that, bro? It's 3 interceptions.
And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take
Guys can't
over
get open
in
either,
range
man.
for a field goal or maybe more. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
I can't get any explosive plays at all.
Alarm clock 21 minutes and 45 seconds.
They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
2nd and 10.
Botrick's official says
Here's
subscribe,
Purdy.
like and follow my social
I
media.
thought I had that.
At the 8. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Purdy now to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Ah! Dang it, I missed him. Missed the tackle, man. The right play call, too. The right play call.
On the ground now. He has been a tough man to
Man, I had him. Stuffed back, 4 yards.
On first down, it's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. It keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. And he bats it away.
The defense,
and falls
let's go.
down incomplete.
Hear me for a second. I was a little nervous.
The opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. There on the stop was Leo Chanel. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Come on, Chris Jones. Come on.
Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
Nothing.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Mahomes now to throw. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. He'll drop to throw. That one caught by Rice. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
Oh.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. picked off by Fred Warner.
Their defense is way better than the Chiefs' defense. 100%. 100%. There's no question about it. Their defense is way more loaded. Like, I can't even get players open that much.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
I used to be a San Francisco 49er fan, so I know their defense by heart.
Not only getting the interception,
I know
but
their
then
defense by
returning it to
heart.
the end zone for the pick 6.
That was the only thing I was worried about was, go down, take the knee, bro. Oh, where are you going?
The Chiefs offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Very good.
Yeah, now they've got a final
This could be
chance
a
to
big
get out
play.
of this situation, but
It
they
just
also
depends.
understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now here's a pass on first down.
I mean,
It's
they
knocked
have
away and incomplete.
players that can
We've
cover
talked
every
about it,
position.
CD, but it bears
The difference
repeating. They are
between
struggling to throw the
real
football,
life
all the
and playing a
interceptions
video
and
game
more incompletions. It just doesn't
Which
look
name
like things
is a
are in
better
sync
coach?
out there.
I'm sorry,
I
I
would
just
agree with
people want
that,
to know
and
what
it's not a
They
good
read
day
the better
when you
coach.
feel like an incomplete
But
pass
you
is
can
almost
coach
a
them
win
up,
for you
but
because it
man,
wasn't intercepted.
I ain't
I think
Andy
the
Reid.
receivers now are
Like,
in their routes.
you
They
get
want
what
to
you
catch the
get.
ball, but they
The
also want to make
49ers
sure
are
that the
way
defenders don't
better
take it
loaded.
away. This defense
I mean,
is
I can
past
run
its
the
first 2
ball,
tests by
but it
forcing
won't be
back-to-back
enough.
incompletions.
That's why they're
They know
forcing
there's
you to throw
probably
the
another
ball.
throw coming on 3rd down.
I might run
Let's see
it
if they
back,
decide to force the
see if
issue
I
by sending people
just run the
out
ball
blitz.
more.
And
But,
he'll be out right at the 35.
but yeah,
57 yards rushing
I can
on
run the
12
ball
carries
against
for him
them.
now.
It was
So
just
that's
too
what that
late.
elbow in my ribs was all about.
Their,
You thought they were going to throw the ball
their
as
run
well.
defense is
Absolutely. I
super
think
good.
everybody thought they were
For some
throwing the
reason.
football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a
I was
play
like the
call,
one play.
a lot
He
of
actually
times you
did
actually get
something real.
rewarded.
We are
Pacheco's
through
been having
3
a good game
quarters of
running.
play here from
It's too
Allegiant.
late, man.
And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of
I
action.
don't like their play. I don't know their
After the loss
playbook
of a
either
yard,
that
they'll look to
well.
push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Find out.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. Noah Gray, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
They don't have a man.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major
All right, this
part
might
of
be
that
it,
has
chat.
been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this
Oh,
ball
he
game
catches
contest.
it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
I mean, no
They'll
offense
lose
against Eric
yardage on the
Armstead,
play back at
but
the
there's no way he's
45-yard
running
line.
with
So that'll
that
go
guy
as a
on the
4-yard
running
loss on the play.
on
That'll
the
force
on
a
the play.
punt
No
on 3rd
offense
and
against him, but
14.
there's no way he is a 4.4 speed.
To throw, it's
It's
Mahomes.
kind of fake right there.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 44.
Not even your fastest
That's
linebacker
going to
can run
bring up 4th
4.4.
down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
All right, this might be it right here.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Gotta get the first.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at
Yeah, like
Kelsey,
he can't do nothing in this game. Can't get open or anything. I'm just throwing the ball to my best player on offense, man. He can't even get open.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
On paper, on Madden, the 49ers are definitely better. 100%. They're beating the brakes off.
Christian McCaffrey, his second touch.
You know what? I'm gonna run that back though. I'm gonna run it back. I think I can beat them. I think my game plan was not very good. So I'm gonna run it back, and then I'm gonna choose. I'm still gonna pick Kansas City, but I'm gonna win this time though. Watch this, chat. I already know how to beat them. I just was so far behind out of those 2 turnovers that I had to throw the football. I couldn't run the ball. So, I had no choice.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl. And this historic matchup is brought to you by
The
EA
final
Sports.
act of the 2023 season is at hand. What a spectacle in Las Vegas.
Next.
We're off in Super Bowl 58. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now.
Try to make sure I establish the run.
And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader.
I don't have an idea how to. I don't play with the Chiefs that much.
You got the biggest
So I
game of your
have an
life to
idea
win.
that.
They'll start this drive
See?
out on the ground.
Already, I already know
Up
it.
to about the 22nd of the second down. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story.
Oh,
the last
no
couple of
wonder
weeks, but the bottom
my
line,
team
the
is
record
trash.
is solid, and you know that
My
this is still a
players are-
very
half
dangerous
of the
team,
team is
even
hurt.
with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some
the team is
injuries,
hurt.
they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Pacheco once again.
There's nowhere to go.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. 2 yards on the first down
Not
carry,
gonna
and then
force
followed up
anything
by
either.
2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped here a few
Almost
yards
wanna go
short of
for
the
it.
first as the tackle is made at the 33.
I'm gonna go for
The
it.
result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. And they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And they try with Pacheco. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line.
This might be
9
4 down
yards to pick up the
territory.
first.
Hang on this play.
Mahomes going to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. Leading them out, someone who took the league by storm last year is the most famous Mr. Irrelevant ever. From Iowa State, it's Brock Purdy.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is, in his 2nd NFL season, already getting his chance. We harken back to Dan Marino. Another superstar made it in his 2nd year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there, and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field, because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job
they're
staying
gonna
in their
pass.
proper places and not
I just
allowing any
don't
lanes to
know.
open up.
But it could be a short pass.
In need of a conversion on
Could
3rd
be a
down.
run.
They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Purdy bootlegging it. That's caught by Warner, the tight end.
There
And
we
he's
go.
going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. The solid stiff arm. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This is caught. And he doesn't.
Whoever's on Debo can't guard him at all. Who is guarding Debo? Debo, is he the one on this game? Debo. I'm at the switch. Oh man, oh my gosh, look at all these players hurt. I'm gonna switch up my. Oh, no wonder. There's a lot of players hurt. Snead is hurt. No wonder they're getting passes. Oh. Snead, hold on. Let's read. They don't have good corners. Like one player there, they dropped some corners. guys. Oh. That's who he is playing? It looks like Edwards is playing right here. Oh man, they're so short-handed. Hold on. Okay, that's who he is right here. Okay. I don't know, man. Did I switch him? I think I did switch him now. Maybe he cannot oops. Hopefully that helps. But 49ers are loaded. Offense.
Taking it with an eyelash, dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Mitchell again, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Purdy. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown for the Niners.
Looking at their defense,
and the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Their defense is not. They don't have this many.
And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but
now, I will say this. The last throughout the playoffs, they've been playing really good together.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
His first ever catch in a Super Bowl, a nice moment, and also a first down. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. And it's straight, it's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Mahomes throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. 11 yards for number 11. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in-route.
Go for it.
Really
It's on Madden chat.
There's so much traffic ordinarily.
It's really weird when it comes to
get to the receiver, and on that play, it was batted down.
When it comes to kicking field goals.
Boy, a call like this certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also at the 16 now.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in.
I got to get out of bounds. If I got to get out of bounds, I got to just go for the field goal.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
Yeah, let's go. Travis Kelce. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Travis Kelce as the first half is winding down.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
I don't think I made that.
And oh, he
It's
missed
hard to
it.
kick field goal.
No good. And they'll remain down by
So I
a
ain't
point.
even upset about it. It's impossible.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On the counter, Mitchell. Down inside the 40.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Purdy. Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up the third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Purdy. Get this into the hands
Good job, defense.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they forced a 4th down.
So the kick from here, a field goal would have been right at 53
Oh my gosh, they're gonna go for it.
Instead, offense
They might
out
be
there,
messing
they're
with
going
me.
for it.
They're going for it. Okay. Hey man, I respect it.
So Purdy
They
off
messed
and
with me.
moving
They did
on
that.
for the 49er
They ain't
field
want me to
goal.
freeze the
And
kick.
quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Mahomes now on first down. They'll be caught by Rice. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and 2. Now Mahomes. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy
I feel like I
one
need to
to
go
hold
for
on
it,
to.
chat.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as the defense couldn't come up with a big play. In fact, they got 6 more than they needed. A gain of 8 on 4th and 2. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and
Nothing
down
on
to
that play.
46.
Nothing.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big
catch
carry
that, man.
away from
He didn't touch you until after he got the ball.
Start for him.
And now
Hold
a
on
throw
to
on
that.
first down there, but it's incomplete. Third quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now. Mahomes going to throw. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And that's a gutsy call.
See the difference, chat? Not being out of throwing any interception or anything. So, a lot easier. They are definitely more talented on defense, though.
And pick up the first down.
Now there's just one quarter that remains in this edition, the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, why didn't he throw the ball? I was pushing the button.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I was pushing the ball. I pushed the button.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
The first.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Here's Pacheco. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
He'll try again.
Got it. Got it. Let's go. 3rd time's the charm, chat.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here.
And the field goals is so hard to make. Why is the field goals so hard to make a routine field goal in this game?
So with the missed PAT in his rear view,
that is easy. You see how easy that is slowed down? That would make me upset. Like, bro, this is not even.
Come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. This is Jennings. Well, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
On defense.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed.
They're going to go for it. They got to go for it.
Down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down.
Oh, didn't go for it. Oh, I need 2
Instead,
first downs. 2 first downs to give me a win.
And help separate the receiver from the ball.
Yes,
Wisnowski on a punt as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return.
Oh, look at this run. Look at this run. Yeah,
nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
Fight, bro. I'm not doing nothing. Let the clock run out.
Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, they keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
A 1st down. I haven't been running the ball that great. I'm not going to cap. I know most teams are run. I just don't feel comfortable running the ball.
And you have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout.
Wasn't worth it. Just hold on to it. Because if it's an incomplete pass, wasn't none of those plays are going to do anything.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Back to throw here. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Get 1 decent punt, bro. 1 decent punt is all I need.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Okay, I think that's a good punt. It's not.
Taking on the midfield logo. Only 29
Damn,
yards.
all they need is like a 1st down.
And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So Purdy and the Niners down by 2. Just over a minute 40 to play.
Their
field
team
goal
is
wins
way
the
better.
Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Purdy to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On second down, here's Mitchell. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances.
Man, there's no better defense I can get on that
and they
side of
that
pit.
final timeout.
I mean, I was on him, straight on him.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I mean, the game is over.
Second
I mean,
timeout
you're not
called
going to
for
miss
by
it.
the
Though,
defense.
I will because they made me make 3. But hey,
And that's exactly
you're
what
not
you
going
want
to
on a
miss it.
first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out
You never
leverage
play
the guys
Madden,
up
then
front
you'll
because
never
the
understand what I'm
offensive line
talking
is
about.
winning at the point
That
of
meter
attack.
moves twice as fast. I can kick a regular field from a regular field goal.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their
Might
third
get
and
a
final
first.
timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Oh, they got a
Another run
first.
with Mitchell.
First.
And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
At this stage, you got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to
They
get your
said they're
kicker
gonna
out
win by
there
field
for the
goal.
big shot.
It's bullshit, bro.
And his kick
Yeah, that was GS, man. They made me miss 3 field goals in this game. 3. Meter was like this. There's nothing I can do, man.
And if
Nothing I
it's not
can
the
do.
most pressure filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
You're not going to get open.
Get this to the 20-yard
They
line
can't. They
as
have.
he's
They
down
don't
at
have
the
great
19.
players. Honestly, by looking at this team, I don't even know how they made it to the Super Bowl. It has to be just Patrick Mahomes because and Travis Kelce carrying. Because I'm looking at their team, they don't look very explosive compared to San Francisco's defense. Like I've been scheming the whole time to get players open. The whole time I've been looking. Like, man, no one can get open.
One final try for Mahomes.
Yep, as I said, that's why I didn't throw the ball.
Picked off by Tashawn
Didn't throw the ball because they're not very good. They're not very good receivers at all. But I should have won that game. They did me wrong, bro. They did me wrong. But I just want to pop in, man. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Check out my content. I'll be dropping some content on the game. I'll be going over the Super Bowl with a reaction, as well as an analysis, and I will also, be dropping videos and content on the NBA, and I'll also be running a NBA 2K stream, as well as a FC Club, which is FIFA's new game for soccer as well. So check out all your sports content, wrestling content, and gaming content on my channel. Set your notifications so you'll know when I'm on. I greatly appreciate the support. And until next time, yes sir.